If you are looking for a different approach to granular synthesis, this video is for you. We will take a look at Emit, a device that is part of Inspired by Nature. Inspired by Nature is a pack in Ableton Live 11 with devices that draw inspiration from nature and physics. And since I want to keep posting weekly videos instead of making one long video, I'll make videos for each individual device. That way, you don't have to watch a 30-minute long video and I have time to do research and make sure that I know what I'm talking about. My name is Matt Flank. Let's get started. Before we load the sample in the device, let's listen to it first. To load a sample, simply drag and drop it. When you load a sample, you can see its waveform and a spectrogram. This spectrogram displays the frequency on the vertical axis and time on the horizontal one. The box you see on the spectrogram is an emitter. This generates a small blue ball that plays back whatever part of the sample it crosses. You can move and resize the emitter as you wish. You can even create a second one. Changing the amount of the grains and the bursts, we can allow for multiple particles to exist together. Other controls are the rate at which the particles are spawned, how long a particle exists, its lifetime. Next to that, we can randomize its lifetime. Spread to change whether the particles are spawned all apart, all at once, or somewhere in between. And skip to add probability that a particle will not be spawned. By default, particles only go from left to right. We can change this by adjusting the angle and width of the emitter. We can also make it bipolar to allow for particles to move in two directions at once. By changing your cursor mode to wall, you can draw walls on the display. This will cause the balls to bounce and generate even more interesting sounds. You can resize and place the walls as you wish, or double-click on one to delete it. Next up, you can control the speed of the grains by adjusting its initial force and friction. More friction will make the grains move slower, and lower friction will make the grains move faster. Initial force only applies when a particle is spawned and will not affect its behavior when it's already in existence. By going to the Grain tab, you get even more controls. Here you can change the fade in and out of the particles, but also the glide and blur to create even smoother movement and add blur. Here, you can also change the pitch and fine-tuning. When particles move over the y-axis, it can control a filter or panning. For the filter, you can adjust the center frequency, width, and Q factor. For the panning, we can also adjust the center and then the width. Let's look at the Modulation tab. Emit has two internal LFOs and envelopes. You can change their values in the Sources tab. The Routing tab allows for all the routing. There we find our two LFOs and envelopes, but also velocity, keyboard pitch, aftertouch, pitch band, and the mod wheel. Each parameter can be sent to two destinations with a range of anywhere from -100 to 100%. The final controls on the right allow for changing the overall speed of the particles, making the device work in stereo, and adjusting the output gain. So that is it for Emit. I think this is a very cool way to add granular soundscapes to your songs, and it allows for the creation of some very interesting sounds. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this. And if you like this video, please leave a like to let me know and support my channel. And if you want to see more videos by me, consider subscribing. I make videos about Ableton Live, plugins, making music and more. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Matt Flank. Peace out.